a day, in the life of an astronaut. 25 years, of the International Space Station. Source, NASA, How It Works. By visualgk.com. Being an astronaut is one of the most prestigious and sought-after careers in the world, with thousands of applicants for each vacancy. But what does the job actually entail? Here we take a look at the daily routine of the crew on board the International Space Station, ISS. No 2 days are quite the same on the ISS, and even on a particular day, different crew members will have different tasks to perform. But a typical working day will be focused around 2 shifts. One in the morning, and one in the afternoon, with an hour's break for lunch between them. The main work activity involves a range of scientific research, although there are also routine maintenance chores to be done as well. "6 o'clock. Wake-up call. As the ISS completes a full orbit of Earth in just 90 minutes, it never spends very long in a particular time zone. By convention, astronauts use what we call Greenwich Mean Time, also referred to as Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. The astronauts are woken at 6 o'clock UTC, with a call from Mission Control, and then spend an hour or so on their morning routine, brushing their teeth, shaving, using the toilet, and generally freshening up. Some of these tasks, such as using a toothbrush, are just as easy as they are on Earth, while others, such as going to the toilet, can be a little more complicated. "7 o'clock. Breakfast. Astronauts have several breakfast menus to choose from, much like a hotel buffet breakfast. If they want cereal, they have to add dried milk and water, rather than fresh milk. Breakfast menu: French toast, Canadian bacon, orange juice, coffee. "8 o'clock. Morning work shift. The primary purpose of the ISS is to carry out scientific research in space, and this is what the crew spends most of their time doing. This research ranges from studying the effects of microgravity on physical systems and living things, to remotely observing Earth from their vantage point in orbit. To provide a safe environment for the study of liquids and hazardous materials in space, the astronauts have a special microgravity glove box they can use. They also carry out medical research, using themselves as guinea pigs. $1,300. Lunch. As befits hard-working astronauts, lunch is often a multi-course meal, with a variety of starters and desserts to choose from, as well as a substantial main course. Lunch menu: oven-fried chicken, macaroni cheese, peaches, tropical fruit juice. $1,400. Afternoon work shift. Although research activities form the bulk of an astronaut's work during both the morning and afternoon shifts, they also have other more mundane tasks to perform. These include routine housework, such as vacuuming and disinfecting the living quarters, and the kind of maintenance chores that all homeowners have to do. Sometimes new equipment needs to be calibrated and installed to keep the station up to date. But maintenance work on the ISS isn't always as humdrum as it is on Earth, with astronauts occasionally having to venture outside on a spacewalk to make repairs or install vital new components. $1,700. Exercise. If you were confined 24 hours a day in a live-in laboratory down here on Earth, in Antarctica, for example, you would need to spend an hour or so of that time doing gym-style exercises. But there's another reason why exercise is even more important for the crew of the ISS, and that's because living in microgravity causes the body to lose the muscle and bone that we normally need just to stand up. Regular sessions on gym equipment, such as a treadmill or exercise bike, suitably modified, so that astronauts can use them without floating away, are essential to counteract potentially dangerous tissue loss. (1800 Dinner. In the evening, the astronauts eat another full 3-course meal, with a similar range of options, to lunch. As a bonus, they sometimes add fresh lettuce that they've grown themselves. Dinner menu: sliced turkey, with potatoes and asparagus. Cornbread. Pumpkin pie. Cherry drink. (2030) Free time. This schedule is for a typical workday. On the ISS, astronauts usually get Saturdays and Sundays free to relax. Even on working days, they get an hour of leisure time in the evening. This is for whatever they enjoy doing, whether it's reading a book, playing a game, watching a movie, or using social media. However, there's another popular activity that's unique to life in orbit, and that's gazing out of the window. There's always something new to see, as Earth spins beneath them, with never more than 45 minutes to wait until the next sunrise or sunset. (2130) Bedtime. There are some exotic quirks to sleeping in space, such as the flash of cosmic rays and the lack of gravity, but there's another, more mundane problem. That's the constant noise of machinery, which forces most crew members to sleep with earplugs. Even so, many of them find it difficult to sleep for more than about 6 hours, even though they are scheduled for 8.5 hours. Fortunately, there are laptops in all the sleeping compartments to keep insomniac astronauts entertained. Please like, share and subscribe. visualgk.com